Good evening once again. I'm Stephanie Ruhle. Vladimir Putin's brutal war on Ukraine is entering day 34 as President Biden responds to the uproar over his comments this weekend.
For God's sake, this man cannot remain in power.
Today, the president said he was not backing down from that statement.
I'm not walking anything back. I was expressing the moral outrage I felt toward the way Putin is dealing in the actions of this man. Just brutality. It doesn't mean we have a fundamental policy to do anything to take Putin down in any way. Given his recent behavior, people should understand that he is going to do what he thinks he should do, period.
And what's going on right now? Well, Russia and Ukraine are getting ready to begin a new round of peace talks. They're meeting in Turkey, where it is already Tuesday morning. Meanwhile, President Zelensky said Ukraine might consider a pledge of neutrality to end the fighting, but there would be no giving up any territory to Russia. Tonight, Zelensky praised Ukraine fighters for pushing Russian forces out of some areas, but also called on the West to ramp up sanctions and increase military aid. Now, some Ukrainian officials fear Russia may try to split the country in two parts, similar to North and South Korea. NBC's Richard Engel is on the ground in Kharkiv with the latest on the fighting.
The Russian military claims it's shifting the focus of its invasion to eastern Ukraine. But that could be just a way of trying to save face after images like these. More today of what Ukraine says are Russian vehicles it destroyed outside the capital, Kyiv. The mayor of the nearby suburb of Irpin claimed Ukrainian forces liberated that area too. In the east, Russia has destroyed a lot, but conquered little. The city of Mariupol, bombed relentlessly and surrounded, is still resisting. On the outskirts of Kharkiv, Serhiy and his unit of fellow volunteers are holding up Mariupol as an example. He wears an American flag on his flak jacket. He says it represents freedom. His gun was donated by Ukrainian Americans.
We're hearing a lot of fire right now. It sounds very intense. What's been happening here?
We've repelled every Russian assault, he says. Now they're just bombing us from afar. In the center of Kharkiv, families wait out what may be a long war of attrition in the subway stations.
Russia is launching missile strikes in western Ukraine. The Pentagon now says Moscow has carried out over 1,300 missile launches since the beginning of the war. It comes as the U.S. has now announced new steps to help protect NATO, sending 6 Navy jets and additional troops to Germany. Also tonight, very big news in the January 6th investigation. The Select Committee voted to advance a measure to refer former Trump aides Peter Navarro and Dan Scavino to the Justice Department for contempt of Congress charges.